Okay, guys, so UK has got a big problem. Okay, I don't know what it's like in Ireland. I haven't done a training course in Ireland ever. But I've heard about what the British guys do. Okay, so in Britain, Great Britain, you have to do a course to become a coach. Um, it's like a government approved weekend course, and they teach you how to become a coach. And in this course, they only teach you how to do sessions. They don't mention the easy mileage, the base mileage. That's the most important part of the training. So yeah, for me that's like 7 minute mile pace. For the pros, that's like 6.5 minute mile pace. Sometimes 7 minute mile pace. Now some of the pros do occasionally do runs like 9 minute mile pace, but then again, that's like that would only make up a smaller portion of their mileage. So yeah, for professionals, 6.5, 7 minute mile pace, like that's very easy. That they're hardly putting any effort into it. They're having a conversation, no problem. That's one very basic rule I would have for base mileage. Okay, so when you're running, you need to be comfortably able to hold a conversation. Okay, yeah, if you run a race, you can get a time on the internet, but that tells you what pace to run at. But generally, that time is a bit too fast. So if you can comfortably hold a conversation, it should be okay. Generally, now if you're struggling to hold a conversation, like if you speak a sentence and you have to catch your breath, then you're going too fast. Okay, so 7 minute mile pace for me, that's like nose breathing pace. So that a lot of these coaches in the UK, they just do workouts, just do sessions. All right, now my dad was the same. Okay, he trained for a club in Wales back in the 60s, and his coach went to all the latest courses in London. And what do they teach you in these courses? Just to do sessions. And my coach, my dad said, oh, because he was doing the government approved courses, that means he was a wonderful coach. He was brilliant, and he was well qualified. But no, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. The government doesn't know what they're talking about. The government are idiots when it comes to running. Most people are idiots when it comes to running. Okay, so he did 4 track sessions a week, 2 sessions of 400-meter repeats in like 62 seconds, he said, which is faster than his flipping mile pace. His mile pace was like 65 seconds a lap, or like 60, I think it was like 64 and a half seconds per lap. So it's not even race specific. They're going faster than what they're supposed to be running at. And then he do 2 sessions of 200-meter repeats at like 800-meter pace, but it's probably a bit faster than that. They're probably going all out. And then again, he did that 4 times a week, 2 days a week, tempo run. He told me he couldn't hold a conversation during this tempo run, right? I can run at like 540 mile pace and I'd still be able to hold a conversation. So like, that just shows you how crazy he was. He's training 6 days a week, and my dad's a bit of a narcissist. He's a bit of a liar. He'd be afraid to admit a weakness, which is very wrong. I think you should be able to admit your weaknesses and try to, admitting a weakness is a good way to grow. Okay. But anyway, so this guy, so he trained. I think he trained with this group for, was it 2 years, 2.5 years? He said, and then he stopped. Or he told me that he was running a road race, and in that road race, a van crashed into his knee or his hip or something and injured him. Or I don't believe that. He didn't do road races to begin with. He only raced cross country and track. Okay, I think cross country was naturally his weakest event because he wasn't doing any endurance work. Okay, so yeah, so I believe he just burnt out. Maybe he got injured. Maybe he got depressed. Maybe he plateaued. So many other factors. Maybe he started getting slower. I don't know. It causes, it's not just physical, it's mental. It causes things like depression, anxiety. And they say that these kind of these courses, like, loads of people train like this. A lot of the UK clubs, the US colleges, they train like this. Even the UK colleges, and they tend to last about 2 years. My friend said, then they burn out. That's kind of what happened to my dad. So yeah, it's not a good way to train. We need to educate the population.